Hello everyone, it's Huss here from Talk Technica, and today I'm going to try and freestyle it with a look at a Meizu M1 Metal. The idea is of this video, I'm just going to give an overview and a quick review of the product so that people who are looking to purchase it can hopefully make a conclusion or draw a conclusion very quickly. So let's get straight into it as time is of the essence. So as I say, Meizu M1 Metal is the name of the phone, and the things that stand out as a positive for this device are definitely the build quality. So considering it's a budget level product, it's actually built really well. It has a metal back, 5.5-inch front screen, and a fingerprint sensor at the front here. If we turn the phone on, you can see that, let's just actually use the fingerprint sensor to unlock it. Doesn't like that. You can see that it basically has a good 5.5-inch screen with reasonable brightness. Let's ramp that up to top brightness so you can get an appreciation for it. And it's nice and smooth to navigate, so that's a positive. Talking of navigation, it actually uses a single button, so whereas a lot of the competitors will have capacitive buttons down here, Meizu has opted to go for just a single button to navigate, which, as I have already mentioned, doubles as a fingerprint sensor. To navigate, you go into a window, and if you wanted, you open your app rather, and if you wanted to go back out, you don't just necessarily have to press the home button. You can press on the left of it and it acts as a back button and allows you to navigate using that method. There's also the little smart button, as it's known, at the top here. Now I'll see if the camera can actually get that. It's having a bit of trouble, unfortunately, but you should be able to see there's a little button at the top here. And this is actually the smart button, and again this is used for navigation purposes. So just go back home and we'll open up YouTube. Now if I pull that button down, it brings up the navigation panel, as you can see there. It also, if I push left, it navigates to another app, so it's a way of swapping between apps, which is really clever, and you can actually reposition that as well. And if I push down, if I push up, it brings up the multitasking bar where I can close all of my apps apart from the one that I'm currently using. So that's navigation using either the button at the bottom or the smart app at the top, which I really like. The other thing I like about it is the battery life is pretty good. It's 3140 milliamps, very strange number, but it means it gets all day usage without any real issues. What don't I like? Okay, the one thing that really stands out as not being positive on this is the camera. So I did take a number of samples and I have been testing it. It's not a bad camera and I quite like the UI, but it is a little lackluster in terms of the performance of the camera. It's going to be quite difficult for me to sort of show you. That's a one dirty keyboard. But basically the images can be a little soft. I do like the camera UI though, where you can rotate it around like so, which is quite funky. But again, compared to some of the competitor products, so I compared it rather to a Redmi Note 3, which is a direct sort of competitor model, and I actually thought the camera was better on that. But again, you're not paying very much for this phone, so I guess expecting to have a perfect camera is probably asking a little bit too much. But judging by the level of detail, so there's a good example here. This is a flower, and again the detail's somewhat lacking in the middle there. Admittedly the focus seems to have shifted a little bit behind, but it's very soft as a result. Just have a look at some others. The video quality is not too bad, but again, unfortunately, it suffers from the same problem of being a little soft, but it's perfectly usable. The speaker is also pretty good. We'll just turn it up. You can hear it. It's certainly not a bad speaker. All in all, I think it's a pretty good device. It's a little unique with regards to its navigation method and its UI, but if you're used to Android, you can customize it if you're not happy with the look using a custom launcher like Nova Launcher or Apex Launcher, so you can get a more stock appearance. But as a phone, it's not bad at all given the price point. It's certainly not disappointing other than that camera. So hopefully the video is helpful. Admittedly, I am freestyling it, so it's probably a bit more waffly than my other videos. But if you did like it, please do hit like and subscribe. And until next time, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.